Hi Scorpio Moons, thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Care at 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their moon sign in the zodiac sign of Scorpio, and limited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For this reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread using the Melanated Classic Tarot deck, doing past, present, and future. To clarify those cards, I will be using the Egyptian Tarot deck. And then at the end of the reading, I will be doing an overall card using the Major Arcana from the Golden Tarot deck. I've already pre-shuffled all 3 decks. I'm going to shuffle the first deck just a few more times and split the deck, and we will begin. For the background, we are giving honor, thanks, and recognition to those who are Aries Moon's energies. And so in the description box, I will leave that wonderful information about Aries Moons and a detailed description on the characteristics and the personalities of Aries Moons and what that may mean for that energy that is not only outside of us, but also the energy that is within us, that we can utilize to the best of our advantage coming into a completion, to be able to move forward and manifest with success. And so I encourage you to check that out. And if you know any Aries Moon energies in your world, do give them a shout, some love, or a hug. So before I fully begin, what I was channeling for your reading right before getting started was the importance of breathing, taking some time to just stop wherever it is that you are, and the importance of the technique of the breathing so that it properly moves and flows from within you as it makes its way back outside of you to release some of your toxins that have been building up. The moon, we just had a full moon. We're in that full moon energy currently, solar eclipse full moon. And this reading is timeless, so do take what resonates for you. But for tropical energies, it's a little different where the moon is in Scorpio. And then for those who honor the Eastern zodiacs and sidereal, the full moon is in Libra. So that may mean something for you. I don't judge and I don't sway. I don't try to sway anyone. I'm just sharing this information. Again, this may resonate and be of importance. I do feel it's important as far as it goes when it comes to manifesting and the change that could be significant for one with the knowledge and wisdom that is received or being given. It's, again, coming down to the choice there of receiving. So I'm not here to sway anyone. I just was guided to share that. And so with the title that I channeled while getting ready for this reading, again, it goes back to the importance of the technique of breathing. And so from one of my gurus, the first thing that I thought of, I'm just going to go ahead and do this and share this with you. And if you want to breathe along with me, please do. Otherwise, I encourage you to take some time throughout your day to take these deep breaths and breathe in that wonderful Gaia air that is surrounding us, to be able to cleanse and refresh ourselves, to get some clarity and peace of mind for however many seconds, minutes, hours, days, what have you. So one of the things I learned from one of my gurus a few years ago that I found to be very helpful was first to visualize yourself with a white light pouring down from your crown chakra area, and watching that white light slowly make its way down across every part of your body, starting at the crown, and then seeing that energy flow down to your third eye energy, Seeing that energy flow down into your throat chakra energy. And this could be as slow as you need to or as fast as you need to. Whatever works best for you. And then from the throat chakra, that energy continuing to go down and surround the heart chakra area. And then from the heart chakra area, making its way to the solar plexus, which is the mid-region right beneath the heart space. And then more towards the abdomen area with the sacral chakra. And this is white light that is continuing to come down, where that white light is now reaching the root chakra. And then making its way to your legs, your thighs, and then all the way down to your feet. And seeing your feet fill up with this white light, allowing this energy to cleanse you and to refresh you and to refill you, to give you a joyous energy, but most importantly, a cleansing energy. And seeing that white light leaving your feet as your feet are connected to the earth, see that white light continuing to go down into the earth, all the way down to the earth's core, and wrapping that white light around a talisman or something significant for you that's in the center of the earth, in the core of the earth, wrapping that white light around that and connecting you and grounding you to that energy. And then being connected to that energy, we're just going to take a few deep breaths here. And so with the deep breaths, what you want to do is breathe in 6, hold for 6, and let out for 6. And this being 6 seconds. So we're going to do 3 deep breaths is what I'm hearing and feeling. We'll start with the first deep breath. That's one breath. We'll go to the next one. That's 2. The third breath. So with that, I think I'm going to leave the music off. If I'm guided to turn the music on during this reading, I will go ahead and do so. But we're going to go ahead and get right into your reading here. The energy of 3 coming through very strongly, if that's speaking to the balance of oneself, masculine and feminine, and divine connection overall. And I'm hearing hangman energy. So you being in the prospects of something in the midst of manifesting, but taking a seat for a second. In your past energy, we have an Ace of Cups. This was in reverse. I'm getting that being your scorpionic energy. But I do feel that this is speaking to an ending of something for some of you. Most importantly, this is overall with that ending coming into a new beginning here. So there is a good amount of emotion and love that's here. This is your energy, with the Cups energy being water, Scorpio, Cancer, Ophiuchus, and Pisces. This has been coming out very heavily the last few readings. And I do feel with that being in reverse, I feel that this energy is all about you here and that self-love that you have for yourself. But I also feel that's about the givingness that you have the kindness that's in your heart and what you've been sharing. And that's what I'm getting from a reversal here. Ace of Cups. Starting something new, but then also from the trueness of your heart, including a lot of energy along here with you as you start this new beginning here, which is very sweet. I would say with that energy, be mindful of this ace and that initial ace energy where it's standing for your independence and you standing alone, but then also including others after you've taken care of yourself first. So maybe this is something that you've been learning here too, with a new beginning completely that has nothing to do with the past here. Starting something very new here that's full of emotion, and I do feel it's about that self-love, but the love that you're sharing with others, which I don't normally get. I think that's pretty awesome. I love your heart. So one energy we have here with your past energy. Again, this I feel is just speaking to the onset of your journey and what it is you're already in the midst of, as I was channeling that hangman energy for you. Being in the midst of possibly making a decision with a particular emotional energy that's been laid out on the table. Your present card we have is the card of Temperance, and I'm getting this being about patience here. This breaking down being the card of 14 to an overall 5 energy. And we are in the month of May here, so what I'm getting is that this is totally spot on and totally aligning with your current energy, where you're being called to have patience. There could be some impatience when it comes to matters of the heart here, and something that you've started that's very exciting here, and you're putting a good amount of this emotion into whatever it is that you've started. You're putting your own emotion quite heavily into this too as well, with that reversal there. So being in a place of waiting, but while you're waiting, you're alchemizing and making the best of your situations. I feel that you're increasing on that knowledge and that wisdom that's coming through. Marigolds could be significant. You could have strong Leo energy. This is also a card of Sagittarius, but then also a twin flame energy here too as well. So for some of you, we may have a divine connection here that's come in, where there's an overflow of emotion that's come in. It's reciprocal. It's being offered, but you're also giving it back. That's what I'm getting here. Especially with this Temperance card coming out and seeing the 2 cups here being alchemized. I feel this is also about the angels and that protection, and them wanting to see you through that breathing technique there to help you to move further along more calmly and peacefully in this journey here. Because it could be too, and it doesn't always have to be about anything stressful. It could also be about an overwhelming feeling of joy and love that's coming through, where it's very important to stay grounded so that we are making the best decisions for ourselves as we're moving through whatever energy that has kind of taken a hold of us. So being in a balanced energy here, I feel that you're very stable. And because of that reciprocity energy that's coming through, is contributing to the stability. That being a part of the 5 energy overall about change. But then 5 energy is also too, with the Temperance and that fire energy coming through, it's also relating to sexual passion, where I'm getting that twin flame energy that's coming through for a lot of you. And if you don't resonate with twin flame, a very, very, very strong soulmate. There's illumination here on, I feel, one's royalty, but then also too on partnership. And I do feel this is also about a healing energy, as I'm seeing the sun go down rather than the sun rising. The sun is setting here, as it is in the west here. We have west energy, transformative energy. So it's possible that this relationship that I'm getting from this Temperance energy has been healing itself with transformative energy after going through the 13 energy of the Death card, which is before the Temperance card here. That being that sun that was rising in the Death card, now setting with the completion of transformation here is what I'm getting, and that going back to that 5 energy of change. The dip of the toe here, that giving me the knowledge and the wisdom connected to the path of the sunlight energy, that transformation. But also, it's reminding me of the Pee Wee Herman movie, Big Top Pee Wee. No, is it Big Top Pee Wee? Pee Wee's Big Adventure. At the very beginning of the movie, and he has this wonderful invention that he created where it all works together to complete one end result here. And I'm getting that this being a part of this angel energy is also what you are embracing here. Most importantly, you know, if you're not resonating with a connection here, I am getting that you're very patient about something that you started and being able to alchemize and connect intuitively from that energy within yourself, and being very grounded at the same time. This kind of speaking to, I feel that polarity energy of your Taurus energy coming through, and that groundedness being very important. And if you can notice here, that breathing technique we just did, most of this energy of this angel here is all white. It's the white light that we have here coming from the crown, moving all the way through to the bottom of the feet, connecting to the earth, and finding that core balance within oneself, because it's going to help one to manifest. I feel this is something that you're continuing to learn. I feel with what was being brought in here to your reading, this is also something that you're experiencing in other places here too, where it's all coming together, just like the machine energy I was getting, but then this angel energy working completely from head to toe here to be able to produce one great result here. And that being a part of your transformation, you've leveled up and ascended to be able to receive this type of information to help you to be able to manifest even more. Crown chakra lit up, open and ready to receive here. I also feel like that speaks to the Jupiter energy within oneself and the abundance that one is bringing in as well. Triangle energy we have with the fire energy. I feel this is more of a calling, even though this is a card of Sagittarius, a calling from the Aries Moon energy with the red wings. That being represented by the sign of Aries and Scorpio, both being ruled by the planet Mars. And the action being ready, but being in this action in a way that is, again, alchemizing energies to be able to produce a result, rather than being ungrounded and being overwhelmed here and taking action that may be a little bit too hasty or it may be too slow, but being very balanced here. With this being the center card too, I feel this is very important. This is something that you may have already gotten into and been practicing with the transformation and the enlightenment that's come in for you. I would look into marigolds here too, that being tied to the sign of Leo. But I feel that this may be helpful for you too in some kind of way when it comes to healing energies. And then definitely being outdoors along with the breathing technique is coming through here too as well. All right. I was trying to see if I'm getting anything else and I'm not. So let's go on to your future card. What is in your future? We have a Knight of Wands. So I feel this is that go action, that once you come out of that hangman energy, even though that hangman energy is before this Temperance card, I feel the hangman and the Temperance kind of correlating and working together while being in a contemplative state to be able to make a very sound decision. The card that comes after the Temperance card is the Devil energy. And so I feel that's about overcoming an obstacle. Knight of Wands energy could be tied to this energy, with that being said, and this coming out after the Temperance card. So there may be a Knight of Wands who with this being a Knight energy and not necessarily a King, maybe containing some kind of toxic energy wanting to come forth. This wasn't a reversal energy here when it came out. And so the energy of this Knight, if they're trying to conceal it, whether or not it's going to come out, and I feel that's why you may be in a patient, grounded state here, maintaining your balance and the importance of your stability coming through here and shining through significantly. But I feel with the successes, like it's, and I would say with what I'm about to say that, where focus goes, energy flows, that being very important. So whatever it is that you've created that you're in this wonderful happiness about, continue to stay in that and to embrace that while alchemizing and taking any kind of negative energies and transmuting that energy along with the successes of what it is that you're bringing in. I feel this is about partnership too. So for some of you where that's resonating, there's 2 cup energies here, and I feel that the workings of one energy, masculine energy, and then the workings of another energy, feminine energy, are being assisted by the overall divine presence here. As there may be some kind of quick acting energy that may be coming forth. With this being grounded into the physical here, just a reaction. I feel this is somewhat of a reaction that's coming here. This is fire energy. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and a Fucus. And maybe the marigolds being on this side here with the East energy of initiation and action. I feel that as within, so is without energy. Once there's, I feel, a specific knowing, you're seeing this action outside of yourself, and take this however this may resonate for you. But I feel like this is now being in a position here to be able to take that quick, fast action on something fiery and passionate that you may have left in the past or put behind you. And with the energy of meditation and enlightenment and transformation, the marigolds coming through here, there may be something when it comes to herbals or flowers, something that has to do with that energy that you're wanting to get involved in. When it comes to an Ace of Wands start here, very happy and passionate about an offer that's come in where it is reciprocal. And I feel that with this connection here coming through, whether this be with a business person or romantic, it has caused that transformation, but also an enlightenment from within oneself. That being a part of the Hangman energy and connection to the divine and receiving downloads here, present here in this Temperance card, from the divine that are coming from the crown chakra and making their way all the way down. Connectedness and groundedness here to Mother Gaia here. So quick acting on what one has been working on, I feel. But then also too, there may be an outside energy here that is coming forth in a significant way. And this being, I feel, a part of a cycle here, where one is given a choice, that contemplation and the sitting still, having the enlightenment and the knowing, being connected and doing what's best, making the best decision and the best move for oneself, whatever may come their way. Knight energy is Chariot energy. Chariot is the card of 7 in the major arcana. And with that 7 energy, I feel that's related to the wholeness that's being asked to be brought in for oneself. So outside forces or energies that are contributing to the growth of your spirituality and maintaining very thoroughly your balance overall. But then also that fire energy, the Aries Moon energy that we're all being asked to utilize from within. Taking that energy and utilizing this, I feel also that speaks to that triangle there on the chest there. And not just about this being a card of Sagittarius, but finding that fire from within with the alchemization here of what one is continuing to bring in. And seeing this here in that Knight of Wands and moving in that way with that fire action towards something one has been passionate about, to be able to put that thrust into that new beginning to get it to jumpstart so that it can have some kind of support where I do feel that's connected to the love that you have for whatever it is that you have been starting and beginning. And that being a part and a very important part of the foundation to be able to see it through to its total success. Just like the machine energy here, everything kind of working together in different places at different stations, but it all being connected to produce one great result. So not being lazy here too is what I'm getting. Where with this being in the past here too, it's possible that a lot of you were very indulgent in your self-love and your comfort, staying in your emotions, and then finding the balance here within oneself with some transformation here and wanting change for yourself, being the change you want to see. And now with what it is that you are manifesting, being able to manifest, being in this balanced state, you're taking the quick action on it to make sure that it happens and happens successfully. But then also too, if this is an outside connection that's coming towards you with a fiery action, I do feel that you're prepared for whatever may come, whether this be in a positive light or a negative light. Again, we did have that in reverse. So for some of you, I am getting this negative energy. But overall, this is about you and the action that you're taking for yourself, having found a strong, stable balance, being connected to that divine presence here. And this also being about divine intervention to help one and assist one to be able to transform and level up and make the changes for themselves that are necessary to come into even greater success. All right, so let's see what your clarifying cards are. I'll move this over here. Fix that there. Clarify the Ace of Cups. And notice how this fell. This is in the form of an H here. H's could be significant. I did see this in an ancient documentary that I was watching. And the way that the H's were being built, that being a message of expression in some kind of way. So this could be significant with the letter H. That could be significant as far as a name there too. We have the Magician. So this is Gemini energy. This is also polarity energy to the Sagittarius energy that's coming through, where I feel it's about the balance and finding that within oneself, having the tools, having the power to be able to utilize the tools at one's advantage in any kind of way. And I feel there was an overindulgence here with this Magician energy, having learned this power and not necessarily coming into the High Priestess energy, where we're developing that intuitiveness, utilizing the tools that the Magician has gained here. So being in an overwhelming state here, I feel as one has come into a particular Magician energy where they're able to be magic and being very magical, bringing in a new beginning here or a significant offer of love here, but then that reciprocity coming through there. I feel that being a part of the Magician energy here too as well, where one is able to produce. We have the Ace energy with the 1 here on the Magician card here too as well, aligning with the Ace of Cups energy. So we have 11 energy that's coming through. 1111 is, and Make-A-Wish is very significant when it comes to twin flames. We do have the twin flame card here too as well. But I feel this is about you and that energy of what it is that you've been able to manifest for yourself and being very involved in this emotion here. This being, I'm just getting an overwhelming. And again, this could be a positive nature or a negative nature, just as this Knight of Wands here too. But I'm getting, with this overflow, you fulfilling your own cup here and then being met with an energy of an offer of an Ace of Cup, and that being about something new, but then also that love within yourself, you making that offer back. So it could be that the love and the energy that you're returning back is to a Magician energy here too as well. A Magician meeting up with a Magician here, where we do have a 1 and a 1 energy there. this energy is green. Green being tied to the heart chakra energy, that connected space and the importance of the balance that is within oneself, but then functioning from the center of the heart. And that Ace of Cups, the Cups energy, your energy here, being significant in that too as well. And this, again, with that being in reverse, I am getting for a lot of you that this is about emotional offers here that have come through, that have been given to someone else here. Has very high emotion, a lot of high emotion when it comes to a magician energy, but I do feel it's speaking to a matching energy, a mirroring energy that you're finding from within yourself, but then outside of yourself here too. But with the self-love energy, you being the magician here and creating this new beginning and this Ace of Cups offer here that has come in for you. And sharing that back. All right, so let's clarify the Temperance card. Ooh, this wanted to turn up. Turn up. All right, so underneath the, yeah, finding balance. I feel this is a connection. This is the Temperance in reverse. But I feel that with this coming out twice and it also being aligned with the Temperance card from the other deck, it's speaking to the importance of the balance that is within oneself when it comes to a masculine and a feminine energy. We have more of a feminine energy here in this card, and then more of a masculine energy in this card. This energy being surrounded by the sun, the illumination. And I feel with that sun setting, it's speaking to more of that masculine energy overcoming a dark night of the soul type energy. You can see that they're alchemizing here too. But it's more of that magical presence. You can see whatever it is that you want in this cup coming into this other cup here. And I feel that's a part of that illumination, part of that transformation energy that I was picking up on. And this is underneath the water here, being connected to the water, a feminine and a masculine connecting with one another, where I do feel that it's possible a feminine has met a masculine here, where they are both transforming one another here and communicating and sharing knowledge and wisdom with one another, while the masculine energy may be on that darker side energy, that shadowy energy that has to do with that water energy. If you can see the resemblance here of this Ace of Cups and the emotion coming from this cup, very aligned with that angel here. There's water here. With that water that's coming down, I feel the alchemization. We have flakes in this card here, where I do feel it's about polarity energy of Capricorn and Cancerian energy. Also about releasing toxins, and those toxins coming into this water to be cleansed and to be given back unto the earth. But we have the magician energy that's underneath this water here too. And I did say that, you know, regardless of how a certain energy wants to portray themselves or hide themselves, Spirit is going to make the message clear and make it known. So what I'm getting is that this is just speaking to the connection between twin flames here. And if it's not about another person, that transformative energy is illuminating and helping one where one is receiving the downloads to be able to alchemize and to come into greater white energy coming through with the Cancerian energy. This breaking down to a 5, that being about Leo energy, 5th house energy, tying back to the marigolds there too. But with the illumination around the crown here, I feel this assistance coming through the masculine balancing from within themselves and being more connected to the feminine energy of their higher self here. Acknowledging, being open to receive the higher self energy here that the feminine is providing. And it's possible that there was some restriction because of perception, past perceptions that kept one possibly jaded and kept them from seeing the truth that was within themselves, but then also the truth of a feminine energy here, not wanting to put this feminine in their perspective, where this feminine belongs. And it's, I mean, very clear to see where this feminine is as a higher self energy for this masculine energy. Being in that very high spiritual state here is what I'm getting here too. But an overall balance with the masculine and the feminine energy, the polarity energy coming through with the darker energy and the light energy coming together and working together to be able to communicate and to bring about transformation, to help both of these energies come into greater, not just that, but to combine. And in that combination and that balancing, that manifesting, being able to come through very strongly here. Two magicians. I was getting the two magician energy here with the one and the one. And then that reciprocity energy where the cup was going this way. This is a very cool reading. Because we have, I mean, this is genuine higher self energy that I'm getting here. And the pairings of this energy and how we have the Temperance coming out with the Temperance, but this was in reverse. So I'm getting with that, that just speaking about the imbalance that may be from within, and that being the reason why Spirit guided me to do a breathing technique, because things may seem up and down, back and forth, back and forth. You're being asked to find that center balance within yourself to be able to manifest. 5 and 5 energy, that could be significant there too as well. But I do feel that you're being assisted and love has been brought in for you to help you to maintain some greater stability where there may have been instability in your past here. But there's a connectedness with these two cards here, both utilizing the same energy. I feel with this, again, being in reverse, that just kind of speaking to the flip-flopping that may have been taking place or is still taking place with you, and trying to find that grounding and that balance for yourself after this Ace of Cups creation here with the Magician energy. You coming stronger into your power in a new cycle here and creating. Now finding the balance after some wonderful energy coming through here, so that one isn't hasty about one's decisions, and then being prepared for what may be coming, where I do feel you have that knowing there too, especially with the connectedness here. That's pretty cool. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is that energy I'm getting about the fire action with the, I feel with the meditation energy and that transformation energy, and then also the enlightenment here. That was also coming from the Hangman energy here too as well, being very similar to this. And this isn't even if this is in reverse, like what I'm seeing is that polarity energy actually taking place, because as the world turns, it shifts. And it could even be going this way for all we know, but it turns, and it's almost like two partners here, the twin flame energy coming through, taking turns here to help one another. And that could be why this Ace of Cups came out here too in reverse as well. And I was getting two magician energies, the masculine and the feminine. Like, as much as I want to get away from this being a couple reading, it's not happening, Captain. It's just not happening. So this is very beautiful. This is a strong partnership here too, that's speaking to a destined, like a past lifetime energy of two that have connected here in this lifetime. 5's being significant. We're in the month of May, and the doubling of that 5 could be significant to the coming together that's taking place currently in this month here right now as we speak, or as we speak. Getting back to the Ace of Pentacles, this is another Ace energy here that we have that's coming through. Where I was getting an Ace of Wands, we have an Ace of Cup energy, and now we have an Ace of Pentacle energy. This is all new energy here. So a divine connection coming through here. And this could be someone from your past that wants to possibly offer an Ace of Pentacles here. But I feel that you've gotten away from that in this importance of self-love and that Ace of Cups being the sole reason for why it is you're in this particular place right now. And with that prospect of what was coming from your future here, we are in Mercury Retrograde. So if this is about an ex that is returning, wanting to make an offer here with the Ace of Pentacles, I feel that you've come into greater knowledge and wisdom about the importance of what a foundation should consist of. So I would say if this is an energy that is coming forward towards you, do be reminded of what it is that you've come into, and listen to your intuition and make the best choice for yourself, not listening to myself or anything or anyone outside of you, but to the inner child that is within you, that inner knowing, and what is speaking to you. Do what's best for you. But then getting away from the X energy, I am getting with the fiery action that you are now coming into in the future tense here. Having that patience and finding the complete balance, alchemizing, transforming, and then bringing in a strong connection here. It's go time. That being about that action being taken towards what it is that you may have left behind in the past that you want to get back to, that you maybe thought that you could not do. Being a part of that enlightenment and the downloads that are coming through, helping you to see how much of an awesome, wonderful, powerful being that you are, and what it is that you can make happen with your power and the love for oneself. Now creating an energy and going forth towards that energy of a structured something here that has to do with your passions and your creativity, and this creating profit that's going to give you a very strong, even more of a strong foundation that includes this material wealth and gain here and stability. Pentacles energy is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Alright, so let's see what your major arcana card is to end this reading. We have the Death card. This is your energy, along with the Fucus energy here too as well. Getting the Snake Charmer, and you can see I'm almost getting this like being a spine and a part of that renewal energy. And there's no sun in this energy, in this Death card here. And I feel that that's why maybe this card here is representing that sun from the Death card, with this Temperance card being a card after the Death energy. To show that that sun is present here with the 13 and then the 14 here. So this is definitely a transformation and some endings here of old past perceptions. You can see the head wrapped here. I feel that's tying to that. But then also the Chiron energy is coming through. The card of Chiron being the Nine of Wands. Someone who's been tired, who's overcome successfully major obstacles. And in doing so and standing up, I feel this is about standing up for oneself here too, is what I'm hearing. Standing up for oneself and completing a cycle here. We're bringing about a new person and a new being and a rebirth with the sun rising after this Death card here. This breaks down to a 4. We have 4 energy that's present here with the 10 energy. 10s being about endings, coming into new beginnings, tied to the energy of stability, but then also Cancerian energy that's also being picked up here in the polarity of that with Capricorn. Saturnian energy and Moon energy being significant here. The card of Gemini being the Magician card here, the polarity energy of Sagittarius, that tying back here to this energy. And then the World turning here. I have World energy here, completion, that being a card of 21, that breaking down to a 3. Masculine, feminine, divine energy. And the way that this card turns, I feel the taking of turns and the reciprocity energy coming through here. And that being a part of that new cycle that's coming after the World card ending that I'm feeling here. And also a part of the transformation and the old ways of thinking. And being in that respectful manner for oneself, while also having respect for others that we're connected to here. Having that knowing, receiving that knowledge and that wisdom, finding that balance, being able to alchemize and manifest now with that power that's been refilled after a death process here, a major death process here. Being able to find that fire from within and go towards what one has been wanting to move towards. And this bringing in great stability and wealth here. And I'm going to end it there. So Scorpio moons, this was your reading. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, and empowering for you. I think this is a great reading, speaking to the evidence of your growth and your elevation and what one has come into with the component of self-love and how you've manifested this with your magician power here. Finding that polarity energy and that fire from within to be able to go into enlightenment from the hangman energy, making the best choice for oneself, not wanting to repeat. And then finding a connection for some of you here with another person here where there's reciprocity overall and there just being an increase in more fire action, wanting to go towards that or something connected to this. And then if not connected to this, something that you also want to create that's new, along with this Ace of Cups, an emotional offer that you brought in, but now moving more towards the creativity and the sacral energy that's from within yourself, putting the fire towards that and creating even more evidence being here with the Ace of Pentacles. So I thank you all for your love and continued support. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, take great care. I love you. Peace.